welcome back to another video, y'all. So y'all, excuse the bonnet, okay? It is what it is. I need to wash my hair and deep condition it and stuff, so I've been just rocking my bonnet for the last couple days. I don't go anywhere unless I have to, and of course when I do go somewhere, your girl don't be looking like this, okay, when she leave the house. So y'all, what's up? What y'all been up to? I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a while. It's actually been, honestly speaking, it's been about 3 days, okay? To you guys, it probably hasn't been that long, but it's been about 3 days. So let me catch y'all up. Girl, let me catch y'all up. Well, first thing is that I've been dealing with teenage emotions or preteen emotions. Girl, I don't know what is going on with my daughter, but she's having moments where she's up and down. She's sad, she's happy, she's in her feelings about stuff that she should not be concerned about because she is a child. She's worried about adult stuff. According to her, she doesn't, I don't know, approve of where we live. It bothered her that I didn't ask her, could we move here? I don't ever understand her. Girl, a whole list of stuff, okay? And while she's telling me all this, girl, patience. I've really been working on my patience, and it is showing because, girl, I was so on the inside because I'm one of those people that if you're telling me something and trying to explain something to me and I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? And you be like, nothing, or I don't know. It's like, dude, like, what are you talking about right now? So she kept doing that. I don't know, because she kept saying, well, you don't understand me. And I'm like, well, what is it that I don't understand? And then her response would be, I don't know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, what is it? And what's funny is because prior to that, I mean, it was like, it happened so fast. She was sad because she thought she lost her tablet when her tablet was sitting right here in the chair. She had walked past it so many times, and then when I found it and gave it, well, when I picked it up and gave it to her, I didn't say anything. Like, I wasn't even tripping. All of a sudden, she was like super duper sad, and she was talking about, that she didn't want to be here anymore. And I'm like, girl, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that. Girl, and then she was in her feelings about not having any siblings, and I didn't know what to do, okay? I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. Everything that I was saying was apparently the wrong thing. I don't know, y'all. And it went on, for a little bit. And then the next day, she didn't really have too much to say to me. But honestly, I was in my feelings after hearing her, thoughts and stuff, and realizing that the stuff that she's in her feelings about is stuff that is beyond her control. Like, I don't even understand why she was even upset about some of the things that she was upset about, girl. And then on some of that stuff, I had to let her know, like, girl, you are a kid, honey. No, I do not have to run it past you if I'm trying to provide a roof over your head. I do not have to say, hey, is this roof okay? Especially if you're moving from living with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, who does that? But anyway, she just has to learn that she is still a child. For some reason, I don't know what her mindset is, but it's not the right one, okay? I just didn't understand it. But, she's okay. She seems to be okay. Yesterday, she was smiling and laughing, and she actually said something to me yesterday. So, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of y'all out there that got teenagers where your kids don't speak to you because they so-called mad at you or whatever. Girl, well, I experienced that, like for real, the other day, okay? I don't know what she was going through. She wouldn't even budge. I kept trying to ask her what it was, but, I don't know. Maybe she'll come out and tell me about it. Other than that, she's fine. She did come home from school the other day with this permission slip. Girl, You wouldn't even believe what type of permission slip it was. It wasn't for a field trip, wasn't for a fundraiser, wasn't for a, what you call it, when they got the y'all, my ears still bothering me, when they have the book sales, you know, book events, when they can go to the library or to the gym or wherever and buy books and stuff. It wasn't anything like that, y'all. It was a permission slip allowing her to get vaccinated at school. What? Girl, hold up. And the crazy part about it is because she's giving me this paper like, Mom, my teacher said you need to sign it. Mom, my teacher said you need to sign it. And I'm looking at her like, girl, I don't care what your teacher said. If I don't want to sign it, I don't want to sign it. That was before I knew what it actually was, right? Because she's trying to tell me this before she even hands it to me. So anyway, I'm looking at it and I'm noticing this is a permission slip not to get tested for COVID, but to actually get a vaccination while she's at school. And I'm like, what? Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? Because I don't know about y'all, but I am not going to allow my daughter or my child, I don't care how many kids I got, I'm not going to allow my kids to go get a vaccination from a medical team or the nurses staff at their school and I'm not there. No, that's what we're not going to do, okay? I don't even know why they tried it. I feel like they really tried it, okay? Because I don't even take her to the doctor to get her immunization shots. I don't even leave her in the room by herself because, first of all, let me tell you something. Yeah, there's a lot of good nurses and doctors out there, but it's some shady ones too, okay? And there was one time where I took her to the doctor, and the doctor who was giving her immunizations was trying to sneak in the flu shot. After I had already told her she wasn't getting the flu shot, okay? She was trying to convince me to get it, and I was like, girl, no, we ain't never got the flu shot. To each his own, no shade to nobody, but I've just never had the flu shot. Olivia's never had the flu shot, and that's just what it's been, right? Well, on this particular visit, you know, she comes in the room with a tray of needles and stuff, and something said, ask her what those are, right? So I asked her what they were, and lo and behold, she had a whole needle on the tray for the flu shot. She tried to use the fancy term for it. What is it? Influenza something. And thought that I didn't know what that was. Girl, she tried it, okay? So I politely said, oh, no, she won't be getting that one today. Oh, well, you sure? And, you know, I get all that. I totally get it. But that's just not why we're here today, right? So I felt the way when they had the audacity to send home a permission slip for something like that, especially when there's people having side effects to these vaccinations. Now, what I look like allowing some strangers that I can't even physically see, I don't know who's giving her this shot. You get what I'm saying? Like that just really bothers me. And the fact that they were okay doing that, it just goes to show that they think people are unintelligent, okay? They tried it with that. I didn't even know. We're not doing that, right? Girl, so comment below. How do you feel about that? Like, would you allow your child to get vaccinated at school while you're not even there? If you do feel comfortable with that, then cool. If you don't feel comfortable with that, cool too. You know, there's no judgment here. This is a judge-free zone. But I'm just really, really curious because I know that my child's school can't be the only school that was doing this. Now, if they are the only school doing this, that's too in itself is going to have me looking at them crazy. Because I'm like, hold up. Y'all only offering it to this group of kids? What's up with that? You know? Anyway, I'm going to think that they up to something funny, okay? Anywho, y'all, they still trying to send this laptop home. Remember, I was telling y'all did not want to be responsible for a laptop. She didn't have one when she was virtual learning, which she probably should have, because I learned after the fact that there's actually apps on the laptops that they give out at the school that the kids are not going to be able to get on their home computers. So it was a bunch of apps that she wasn't even able to pull up But I had no idea of this until at the end of the year, right? Okay. I don't know why that would not be something that they would notify us about. But hey, she still passed to the 6th grade, so it's all good, you know. So yeah, they're trying to send this laptop home. So I had to fill out this agreement last night saying basically that we're going to be responsible for a whole laptop that they're going to be able to bring home to assist them with their homework, because again, some of these apps that they have to log on to are not, you know, apps that they can pull up on their computer, because it's like an internal school system thing. So this is going to be interesting, girl. I don't want to, I hate being responsible for somebody else's stuff. Like, I really do. That's why I don't borrow nobody's car. Like, I just don't want to be responsible for nothing, because I ain't trying to pay for nothing. Okay. I know I'm cheap, girl. I ain't trying to pay for nothing. Okay. I don't even like to go to the doctor, girl, and get the bill, the part of the bill that the insurance don't cover, girl. I don't like paying for stuff. Okay. So that's definitely something that I'm going to have to keep my eye on with this laptop. She's not going to be able to use it for any other reason other than school, period. Okay. Because I don't have time to replace a broken laptop. Okay. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I just got off of taking calls. Actually, this is the last week of certification. Well, it's the last week of going to class. So after this week, there's no more class. You just go straight to taking calls, which is cool because it opens up for me to be able to choose the intervals at the time that I would normally be in class, which is normally the time that I would work anyways. I would prefer to just work in the mornings while Olivia's at school, and then kind of have like, you know, a couple hours to like clean and stuff like that before she gets home, or if I need to go grocery shopping, you know, whatever, right? I don't like working at nights. Everybody's home at night. Too many distractions, girl. I mean, my family, they don't give a damn. They'll literally come in here while I'm working and just sit and have a whole conversation with each other. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, girl. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. I'll have the door closed and they'll still come in here. They don't care, girl. They don't care. But I am starting to like it a little bit more. I was a little bit nervous with it because it was, for some reason, it was taking me a minute to catch on to some of the processes. Not all of them, but there were some that were a little bit tricky, and for some reason I just couldn't get it. And so I was getting a little frustrated. But the more that I'm doing it, the more, you know, I'm getting comfortable with it. Okay. I did have some, look, I experienced my first upset customer yesterday, and honestly, you guys, I've been doing customer service for so long, I don't even take stuff personal anymore, to be honest with you. With this type of work, whether it's over the phone or in person, you're going to deal with a whole bunch of different personalities. So people are going to be mad, but they're not mad at you, they're mad at the company. Well, it depends on the scenario. A lot of times it's the company that they're mad at, and you just happen to be the person they're talking to. Well, this was that scenario yesterday. The guy, he was really cool. Like, we was, you know, vibing and everything, and I was helping him out. And girl, I had to give him a response to a question, and it went left. Okay. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I tried to, you know, because I'm real empathetic to people. Like, I have compassion for people's situations. So I totally agreed and understood why he was upset. Because honestly, I would have been pissed off too, y'all. I can't even tell y'all what happened. But I would have been ticked off too, okay? But ultimately, it led to having to call a supervisor. And y'all know how that goes. So I hope that everything worked out. You know, there wasn't anything that I could do any further on my end. I did everything that I could, but the response that he was looking for was not the response that he was receiving. And yeah, it just turned into a whole, I mean, dude was like going off, okay? He went from being nice to snapping, okay? But it was cool. That was the first one. I have, since I've been taking calls, I have been hung up on a couple times because I was too slow. Girl, it was a couple of calls that I've had where it was taking me a little bit too long to find some stuff or to figure out how to do something. So they got a little frustrated and hung up the phone. I ain't gonna lie, it did hurt my feelings a little bit because I'm like, girl, no. Look, because I'm trying to learn, right? I was trying to learn. So not hurt my feelings like too much where I couldn't sleep at night. But for like a split second, I was like, dang, that's what we doing? You just gonna hang up on me like that? Oh, okay. But it's cool. I ain't even tripping. I'm pretty sure as the time go on, I'll get a little faster or whatever. But yeah, y'all. So that has been my last couple days, girl. It's just been all kinds of stuff going on, trying to maintain everything. Oh, so let me go ahead and just put this out there because somebody had commented under a video. They were trying to go to my website, salesstaffingsolutions.com, and noticed that it wasn't there. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's the tea on that. There is none. It's just not up right now. Honestly, because I'm thinking about switching my web host. I'm just trying to find a good one, y'all. So let's see. I've been looking at Square. I'm using Wix right now. I've been looking at Square. I don't necessarily want to use GoDaddy. Every time I'm like doing research on different website builders, for some reason I keep getting turned around to Squarespace. So it looks like that's going to be the one. We shall see. But what I had to do was go ahead and take it down for a minute and see what I want to do. And then if I don't, go with another site or whatever, or a web host, then I'll just launch it back. I'll open the website back up. But yeah, I say that to say this because your girl's still in business, okay? I'm still taking resumes. However, you just can't put one through the website, okay? So if you're serious, because at this point, I'm looking for people who are serious about working, okay? And I'm just going to leave it at that. So if you want to send me a resume, you can actually email it to me, chaninalindsey@gmail.com. Email is down in the description. Or you can, do I have a job post open on Facebook? I think it expired. I'm going to have to pull it up. I think I have a job post on my Facebook page or my business Facebook page. But if it's not open there, you guys can send me an email. It's really not, it's not that big of a deal, y'all. Just send me a resume and then we'll move on from there. Another thing too, another reason why I wanted to switch is because there's been a lot of people like emailing me saying that they're having trouble uploading their resume. On the website, it does tell you to put a Google Doc link. So basically you'd have to go to Google Docs, create your resume, do share a link and do it like that. But I'm realizing that a lot of people don't know about Google Doc, okay? Either that or they don't know how to share the link, because I'll click on the link and then you still can't see anything. It's still private. So I'm trying to figure out an easier way. There is a application app on the website that you can build, but what you see on the website, that's the actual, and I don't want it to be like that. Like, it just looks kind of bootleg. So I'm like, okay, no, I don't like this. So I'm trying to shop for other options, you guys. So if you've tried to go to the website and you notice it's been parked, it's not there, that is because it is not there right now, okay? But you're more than welcome to email me your resumes, okay? So yeah, y'all, I'm about to, let's see, how much time do I have? Because it's like literally after 3. Y'all, this phone, oh, is it, hold on a second, is it dead? Or is it about to die? It's my old phone. I'm trying to see if it's charged or, girl, I'm so slow. Let me just, oh, it's 4:30. So yeah, let me go ahead and use this a little bit of time before Olivia gets here to clean up the kitchen. And then I don't really know what's going to go on for the rest of the day. But if you made it this far into the video and you're not subscribed, girl, what you been doing? Like, why you just watching me, girl? You can't, girl. Ooh. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the family. Turn on your notifications and stuff so that you get notified when I upload. You know, girl, I know when I go to other people's channel, if I done watched several, wait, hold on, I'll take that back, because not everybody that I watch I do like this, but for the most part, when I go to other people's channel, if I watch like a handful of videos, I'll go ahead and subscribe, because obviously I like the content, right? So if you guys have watched several videos and you like the content, then girl, what's the problem? Okay, I don't bite. Go ahead and join the family.